Note to anyone who's watching, always be sure you have a backup battery for your camera. On today's broadcast, Investnet acquires account aggregation provider Yodlee. Advizr makes 2 announcements to close the gap among financial planning software, and find out why automated investing services might be losing their competitive advantage. So get ready, FPPad Bits and Bytes begins now. Hey everyone, I'm Bill Winterberg, and thank you for joining me for this week's I Would Love a Slice of Pizza Advizr Technology News broadcast. Today's episode is brought to you by eMoney Advisor, host of the eMoney Advisor Summit coming October 19th through 21st in Orlando. Take a deep dive into the EMX strategies that help you connect, engage, and win with your clients. Plus, everyone watching this show can take advantage of a $100 discount off your registration. So visit fppad.com/emoneysummit15 today and use promo code FPPad100. That's FPPad100. This week's top story comes from Investnet, as a wealth management technology and service provider announced it is acquiring Yodlee in a deal valued somewhere around $660 million. Now, most of you know Yodlee for account aggregation, but Yodlee really doesn't sell services directly to advisors. Instead, some advisors benefit from Yodlee aggregation through third-party integrations, with MoneyGuide Pro being the most well-known after announcing a Yodlee integration to much fanfare last year, priced at just $1 per day. You can get more details on that in episode 120 that I linked up over here. So let's cut to the chase. Is this good or bad? If you're an Investnet technology user, this is really good. Aggregating clients' held away accounts gives you better visibility on what clients actually own, how they're allocated, and in some cases, how they manage their cash flow. This information can only make the advice you give better, and that's fantastic for everyone. But if you compete with Investnet and or take advantage of Yodlee aggregation today, the future isn't so clear. It's way too early to speculate what's going to happen to Yodlee's pricing and availability, but if efficient aggregation is a cornerstone of your business, it might be time to keep alternatives like Accumulate, Bile Accounts, or Quovo in mind. To read the press release on the Yodlee acquisition, head over to fppad.com/170 for the links to this week's top stories. Next up is news from Advizr, an up-and-coming financial planning software provider who this week made 2 announcements. First is the introduction of a prospecting tool called Advizr Express, allowing you to attract prospects by offering a super simple retirement readiness illustration either on your website or for use with prospects during an initial meeting. Advizr Express is in beta testing today with an official release anticipated later this month. Advizr's second announcement is a new integration with Orion Advisor Services to import client portfolio holdings to avoid manually entering that information by hand. This adds to an existing integration with Blueleaf and should be a preview of what's to come with connections with many of the leading custodians. Wink, wink. So while Advizr is still a ways away from offering the number of integrations found in category leaders like Advicent, eMoney, and MoneyGuide Pro, updates like these should help Advizr close the gap and offer you more choice in the tools that you use to deliver financial planning. And finally, I want to wrap up this week's broadcast with an article from Harvard Business Review titled, "Automation Won't Replace People as Your Competitive Advantage." For 2 years and 70 episodes of FPPad Bits and Bytes, the chatter about automated investment services and algorithmic rebalancing has reached a fever pitch. But scroll down to the end of that article and you'll read a striking statement. Quote, "Once smart machines are built to solve problems in asset efficiency or indeed any area of operations, they very rapidly spread and become pervasive across an industry. Therefore, they cease to provide a competitive advantage." I think that this perfectly describes what's happening today in automated investing. Sure, 6 years ago, Wealthfront and Betterment attracted attention because there was nothing out there like their automated services. Their exclusivity was their competitive advantage. But fast forward to today, where automated services are available from Schwab, Vanguard, Future Advisor, Bloom, and even LPL Financial having announced their own plans for an automated service. Automated investing is becoming pervasive. But what that also says to me is that if you don't have some kind of low-cost automated service to offer, it may actually be viewed as a disadvantage because they're so common in the industry today. It's like telling clients you won't communicate with them via email. Email's so pervasive, who doesn't use it? So, to read the full article on automation and your competitive advantage, visit fppad.com/170 for all of the links to this week's top stories. Remember, Bits and Bytes exists because of the support of our sponsors. So be sure to check out eMoney Advisor Summit coming October 19th through 21st in Orlando. Lock in your registration today and be sure to use my code to save $100 off your registration. Visit fppad.com/emoneysummit15 right now and use code FPPad100. So, have you seen the first episode of FPPad Tech Tour yet? If you haven't, click on the video right here to watch it, and I'd love to get your feedback. So send me a tweet using @BillWinterberg or leave a comment on the FPPad YouTube channel. For FPPad.com, I'm Bill Winterberg. See you next time. The FPPad 100, that's FPPad 100, 50 million. Now, most of you notably, because I haven't eaten. Okay, I'm on my last battery and it has 1 bar of energy. I've got to get this show done. Oh, look at that. Slide it on down.